Hi there, it's Patmos4 and we will continue our Fascist Brazil game today. We're playing on the Road to 56 mod and I'm enjoying it. As we can see, we have South America united, we have North America united, just a few pockets of resistance left. And as of last episode, we are busy trying to conquer the whole Caribbean sphere. Our fleet is creating havoc against his fleet, which is good. And well, we're just invading island by island to see if we can kick every allied force out. And we will continue with that today in this episode. If you have any comments, tips, tricks, anything you want to say, just leave it in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, so just let me know. And we will continue here then. Let's check, where should we go from there? Well, we could just go there. Well, we got it all, so let's prepare. We are also training Marines, so as soon as they're done, we can put them in as well. Hopefully that will make it go a bit faster. Usually Marines do preparation, etc. a bit faster, which is something we could use. How does the world look? That's a question I get a lot. Well, in Europe, Germany declared war on the Soviet Union. And, well, it's looking interesting. They're just moving in. War was declared at the end of last episode. They've defeated the Spanish, which is interesting. They're doing a decent job, the Axis, in Africa. So Europe is going rather well, although, of course, there are a few fights, as you can see. I am allied with them, so I could help them if I wanted to, but I don't feel like that yet. Maybe I'll backstab them at some point. We have a red Finland, also fighting with the Germans, so there's a lot coming up. Japan and China, well, China's still a free country. Interesting. Japan turned democratic, I don't know, but they turned. And now, well, nobody knows what they'll do, but they might just join the Allies. We even have Korea on the map. So interesting things happening, and we'll just have to see how it all develops. Well, let's make sure times keep ticking, and we'll just continue with our adventure in the Caribbean, where all the nice weather is. So he's moving his subs around a bit. They're attacking convoys there now. Oh, let's make sure we free the Caribbean first. Enemy oppression by ships. As we can see, our fleets prepare, our invasion force is preparing. Jump to those islands. Once we have all those islands in, well, everything will be fine. However, we are lagging behind on infantry equipment. Don't have very good equipment, so let's get going there and make sure we get the best equipment for our troops. Because our troops just deserve the best. Well, we have a motorized corps, and I'm thinking about building a whole new army, for instance, to go across here and get into Africa. So let's set them up there. Not sure if that's what we're gonna do, but gotta be prepared. And our first Marines are done. That's a really nice deal. So, we have an invader, which is even better. Now, let's make sure that, for instance, if we attack here, that we can do a decent job. Oh, he's in our faction, so we can't really attack him. That's a little bit of a problem. I wanted to attack him, but, well, we can just move our troops there then. And make sure if we declare war on Haiti, that we can just get in, which is interesting. So, they're moving in, and we took it. Just go ahead with the next invasion then. Rid of this one. Alright. They can prepare, and then they can go in. Still need only a bit of rubber. We've built quite a few extra steel mills, and that's really helping. You need rubber now. But what I think we also need is just a bit of infrastructure everywhere. I hope supply flow. And I believe in this new patch it's important for the efficiency of your factories. And well, I want my factories to be as efficient as they can be. So let's just invest in it. And of course we're just the right people in the right place and we're the best for the world. And to acknowledge that we should uplift all the peoples united under us, which are all those provinces. Should make those people feel like they got something, that they have a better life now because of us. Don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just fun to say. Alright, our fleet engaging the Americans again, and then they're fleeing, of course. Just the way Americans do. Go to war, they lose, and then they flee. Which usually what happens. They even manage to flee usually and say that they won. Well, they didn't, so interesting. Alright, we sink another American ship. Well, our force is preparing, that's continuing, that's looking good. Do we have a little supply issue here? Nothing to worry about, but nice if we could solve that. And well, getting this so slow, we're boosting the ideology in the United States. Well, that's from a long time ago. I think we should stop that. So cancel that. That will give us more power. Perfect. Let's speed time up a bit. Alright. Troops are ready there. Let's get a war goal. And then go for it. My nice Marines. Let's see if these Marines can fight. Say the American Marines are pretty good. Well, they can show me. Turkey has called Italy as our ally. German-Polish War. Alright. Now at war with Iraq, etc. Interesting. Not that I care about it, but interesting. So, how are we doing here? Well, they're proceeding a little bit. Losing a little bit here though, but well, Turkey has a really powerful army, so they should be able to hold off the Soviets or even go after them. It'll be interesting to see if we can get the Allies on their knees at some point. We need free dockyards again. Well, let's start building a whole new fleet then. Okay. Set up 4. It's good. And put them up in the Pacific. I'll just put them up here. Still need to go to the Pacific, so ain't no luxury if we get a fleet there. Minister of Work. Interesting. Ooh, we could do some research on the A-bomb. I would like that. We still have 3 dockyards. Well, then start producing battleships. For my new Pacific fleet. I don't mind. Just get me those ships. Well, come on, yes, that's done. Let's declare war. Let's go. Just get in. Well, they're trying to destroy his forces. They did. And I need to capitulated. Well, He got a hold of it, but that's fine. Make sure we can get into Cuba. Let's justify a war goal. The fishes can get ready in the meantime. Now I need my fleet. And they should also set up there, because then they can go. And there they go. Keep conquering the islands. So the British are out. Perfect. Just a few more to go. I like it. So, still destroying subs. Well, because we aren't fighting any big wars, this isn't the most interesting part. But it's a necessary one, and we have to do it. We have to keep our backyard safe. And now that we do that, by taking all the islands, we do help ourselves. That's done. Well, Germany ain't doing that well here. And boy, does he have a lot of defeats. Compared to the Germans, yes. Well, we'll see. 5 more days. Try getting to Cuba. Let's pay Mr. Jose Agrippino Barnett a visit. Alrighty, let's declare war. The US will join. Well, I don't mind. They'll be brought into the Allies. Right, there they go. Get in there. You two go there, and then there, and you goes there. Cut him off. Certain. Alright. There they go. Let's just keep moving. Yes, we can change our export laws. That's perfect. Let's do a limited export. It should hopefully solve a few of our problems. Let's get even better subs. Well, that solved our problems with supplies. Let's get these troops. Set up a new naval invasion. Hopefully the last islands will be out. Alright. Well, this looks well. We can get boosts for our troops. We can get Choose time down, probably. Oh, we could even take that one. That's just construction. This is fighting, so let's go with that one. We're going to have to do a lot of fighting in Europe, especially if we turn our backs on the Germans, so... let's hope we can, and we will do a good job. I think this is the last of our enemy in here. Because this is all ours now, so once these two are done, we can for instance go to Bermuda, and we could set up troops to take like pieces like that, and down here, so... the Caribbean sphere is almost ours. Cuba capitulated, perfect. Well, let's set those guys up. Get on to Bermuda. Use our fleet. Put them up there. Probably have to remove them from there for a while so they can go there. Right, we have 3 factories. Let's set up a decent medium bomber. Probably won't be building it because of the rebels that are destroying our factories, but at least is something. Where are these? Up there. Well, they're a big force, they should be I should rearrange my troops. These are very good divisions. I should join in with him. Because they're rather strong. And they should wait until they can go into Africa. So let's set them up there. In here we have a strong army as well. They're located there, that we can keep those there. These 10 could just join this big army. It is protecting everything and fighting off rebels. Keep putting them up everywhere. They should start really suppressing those rebels. We have rebels down here. Chill. Right, so let's set them up here as well. Should be it. Grow this army. They can just fight off all the rebels everywhere. These are located there. Alright. We have one army preparing to go into Africa or Europe, and one is up here ready to go into the Pacific if we have to. We just don't have to yet. There he goes, there he goes. Interesting to see. Numbers not going up, that's not good. There's a strong force there. Set up an air force. Fighter ones. Set up these dive bombers. Do it like that. Let's do it like that. Let's make sure it's 100. So bombers will get in. Let's get some fighters in. Give anything else? Nope. Alright, well that's fine. Set them up in there. Let's go. Hopefully they can turn the tide. That would be really interesting. Let's get these better units. Right. So we're not winning this. Hopefully we can soon though, but not right now. These can go. Let's see if we can get Bermuda. If we can, we can just go back and try again here. Oh, they're winning already. Yes, they won. Perfect. So now he has to put all his forces back, which is gonna help us. Research specialized engineering. Let's put down research time. Alright, we have this one as well. Now we should get that one defended, as well as all the isles here. Make sure we put those all up for defense. And they are perfect. Well, we've kicked him out. What should we do next? Well, let's set up an invasion here. To do that. And these 5. Well, they can probably do something like that. But they will go up there. To put my fleet up there then as well, otherwise it won't work. Well, let's put our fleet up right like that, so all my convoys with troops can get safely ashore. And then we'll continue. Call to arms. The Siamese army against China, okay. I'll answer your call to arms, I just won't send troops. Alright, let's start building light cruisers for our new fleet. So let's put them up like that. Select 10. Probably don't have that second fleet yet. Nope, just the one. But we'll just set everything up, so let's set up another batch of 10 so we do get 20. And we should set up destroyers. 15 of each, so we get 30 destroyers. That's the wrong one. Sorry. Oh, that's a bit too many. Just like that. So now our whole fleet is set up and everything can do what they think is needed. Like that. Just a division there. Not like that. But, well, we're fine. Alright. Found a convoy. We're destroying it. Hopefully his troops will get destroyed. It's probably there we are. Alright, we can leave these two and put them in there. And perhaps also put them in there so the coastline is a bit defended. Don't think that's a problem. So who are we fighting in? Oh, only China. Interesting. So how's it looking here? Ooh, not good, not good. Germany's getting wrecked. Italy's getting wrecked. Interesting. Well, that will probably strengthen the Allies quite a bit. Make our fight harder. Interesting though, because I like it. Mind a hard fight. Make for some interesting gameplay soon. Let's take 2 of these and put them up with them. But we still get 5 divisions. Italy's trying to head into Denmark. Probably not gonna work, but I admire their effort. It's an interesting effort. We have new marines. Well, we could set these up here. No, let's not do that. That's wrong. We should set them up here. Get that island. Once we do get a proper fleet there. Right now we don't. Alright. Check, check, double check. It appears to look nice. We've cut in here. That's good. Well, maybe we can go into Denmark then. I mean, why not? Maybe we can do some island hopping. And if it works, we can even get to here. Maybe I go with them, yes. And then we might be able to just hop our way into the UK. Which could be very interesting. I would love to see that. It's possible. Alright, there we go. Into the tiny French island. Are there enemy troops there? They don't appear to be there. They're not perfect, so let's set up a new one. There to there. Interesting. Well, they're going, but they don't have organization. I don't think that's a smart move. Let's get back, get some organization, then you can try and get across. Then I will be fine with that. The United Kingdom is called Switzerland in. Ooh, that's painful. That's painful. Germany probably hasn't not much forces around there. They do bring them in fast, so that's good, but they didn't have many forces there. Alright, 1943, Germany's losing. So, pretty soon we will be on our own. Which I don't mind. I mean, I like it, but just have to be aware of the fact that we will be. Now they can go. Alright, let's see. Can we get these Isles of Denmark? Be interesting if we could. Well, as we can see, he has the forces here. But the numbers going up, that's good. Italy immediately joining in. Fall of Berlin. Ouch. 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 I know people probably say I should send troops over and help them out, but just getting those troops safely across the ocean is gonna be a problem. So I'm not gonna do that yet. Do have to work on my industry though. So, what should we get? Streamlined. Let's get streamlined. Alright. Oh, let's set it up. Just like this. Go on. Get a move on. Well, he appears to be digging his own grave because I should be able to just walk in. Those two can go there. That's working well. Just help out. Did some research. Let's get infantry anti-tank units. This could mean the surrender of Denmark because we get their capital. So let's just see what happens. Let's get advanced landing craft so we can do bigger naval invasions. Did they get in? Yes. Alright. Move out. So, we are expanding our sphere of influence. Quite large. There you go. I should send one up there to cut them off and one in there to destroy them. While these are heading there. Interesting. Oh, we're doing good with experience, that's nice. And off he goes. Well, that made us one step closer to Europe. And I think we are having less factories destroyed by resistance, which is a good thing. Let's continue down that path. We have better infantry equipment. Do we want to switch out? Yes. Of course we do. Who doesn't want the best infantry? Get better motorized units. Oh, I think they're called mechanized then, but fine by me. Alright. Put them up there. These are done, so they could do a naval invasion as well. There. Alright, interesting. Let's check, because they are done. So they do the real naval invasion in his port area, and the other ones will move also in and surround him. Oh, bye bye enemy. That's looking good, and it's good for the traits and abilities of our navy officers. They'll be doing a decent job. It's already skill level 6. Perfect. Let's wait until everyone's prepared. Switzerland capitulated. Portugal joins the faction. Ouch. Very nice. Let me check, because I do still trade, but I don't need to. And that's just all getting destroyed. How can I be trading with the Soviet Union? I should be at war with them. Don't know if I am, but... No, he didn't call me in that war yet. Well, let's check. Are we trading something? Yes. Because now can't shoot down any convoy. Because there are almost none. I think that's a good thing. So, we're still trying to shoot down enemy ships and plane. The ship is creating havoc amongst my convoys. That's not supposed to happen. But first things first. Let's get into Iceland. I think I'm gonna make a new theater and call it Europe, and we know which troops are there. Those 5 and those. Perhaps I should get these. Drive them up there so they can get across if I need them to. How many defenders does England? Quite a few, so that army won't be strong enough to deal with him, but see later on. Lead improvement. Let's get nuclear research improvements. Come on, boy, get in there. Hurry up. Take days before it gets there. Well, I think this will conclude this episode. We have kicked everyone out of the Caribbean, and we're slowly moving towards Europe. Thanks for watching, hope you liked it, and I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.